And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor Heineman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Popped up. Segura has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. So here now's the pitcher, Logan Webb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Kean Wong, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Phillies lineup readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Austin Slater. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt hit down the line at first. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding into the box, Mauricio Dubon, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bruce on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Gio Brusa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up long into shallow left. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius.
Not shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Gregorius has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at, being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
So far this season, Gregorius is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fouled off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, 1 count, the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for San Francisco.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. At the plate, Addison Russell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next to the Giants.
Now in the box, Taylor Heineman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Up top, it's 2-0. Heineman, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. That's popped up. Gregorius into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher. Logan.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Logan Webb. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Liner toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Kian Wong, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he won't buy.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're. This guy's done a great job. Pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Two and 0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ronald Torreyes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on. Position in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Coming to the plate now, Austin Slater. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
.30 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
In there, 1-2 now.
1-2 is the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. Ready now, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brusa is right there. And that's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Popped up long in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Into the box now, Gio Brusa. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So stepping in, Taylor Heineman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Slater's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Buster Posey is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 28. Buster Posey.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. On the ground to third. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kian Wong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. In now, Austin Slater. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. Hoskins might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hoskins has a play, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Lucas Sims will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 40, Lucas Sims.
Neil Walker is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
And a ball 1 for 3 thus far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
2-1. Here it is.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Slater. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Victor Arano will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The right fielder, number 66.
First off, 9th inning begins as the pitch is taken for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty. 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Correas gloves it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Yeah.
The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Gio Brusa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Addison Russell. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. All squared up even in Philadelphia through 8.5. The Phillies have a chance to walk it off. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Three and 2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Into the wind, the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Edgar Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Edgar Garcia.
We are into extra innings. Now at the plate, Taylor Heineman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Brandon Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Brandon Crawford.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One home now to Crawford.
That's the ball. Ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kian Wong. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Slater. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Hee-haw!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. So only one hit in the inning on this solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Giants out in front here, 1-0. Reyes Maranta enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, Jay Bruce.
Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Pitch on the way. Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Ben Gamble will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count is full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Gene Segura standing in. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off again, ball 3. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Philly down to their last strike. Now that's popped up. Belt has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. San Francisco wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Lucas Sims claims the win out of the pen, his first. Reyes Maranta wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.